This is crabbing, and I went very close to where I caught my clams. So epic experience. I'll explain more. Well, let's see. So right up here, nope, north of Stanwood. Here we go. Deception Pass. So we went right here, Cornet Bay, right there. Okay. And then we also went back to Anacortes and hung out while they're getting a good soak in the fish. But yeah, Cornet Bay right there. Beautiful area. So let's get this thing a grade. Okay, first time crabbing. Did we see the crab? Well, this is going to be a little bit different. I definitely saw a crab. Uh, I definitely saw a crab. People pulling crab out at the boat launch and all that good stuff. Definitely. Did we get them to bite? Yes. The actual hunt. So, let me see what else is here. Practice, research, follow through. Good. Okay. So the hunt was pretty good. So I'm out there. Everybody has their fishing motor boats, and I got my drift boat with my little electric motor, like a boss. And we went out to where I looked across the bay, and there's like no possum. I'm like, sweet. So you go, there was a huge kelp bed. Well, a huge kelp bed is not very good. So then I talked to this one guy on the river, and he suggested one place. So anyways, we did a pretty good job on the actual hunt for what it was. And yes, we definitely got crab. So you know what? That's a 4. That was a good one. We definitely got crab. The kill score. Went home and cut them up or process them, rip the legs off rather. The drive was average. It's beautiful. The Deception Pass is beautiful. Been there 3 dozen times. But the drive was good. Accommodations, that was kind of because it was a day trip. It wasn't really any place staying. Food in this case. Well, we had some decent food. We went out. I was with Kathleen. It was an absolute blast. We had the best day, but food average. It was good. So there's a 3. Practice. Well, I've done a lot of practice with Corey. So this is the one time he's actually helped me in my life. So I've learned most things from Corey for crabbing. That's the one thing he's actually good at. The research, there wasn't really any research to be done because Corey told me to go to this place. The fall through, it was great. It was great. Fall through. First time I was at a dock. I'm sorry, a boat launch with a lot of people. It was a little bit stressful, and Kathleen was really good calming me down. She's like, you're good at this. Calm down, you got it. So it's stressful. That boat launch, and this is the 4th of July, right? Opening weekend of crabbing, so you couldn't get any busier. So the fall through for the whole thing, knowing what to get in the boat, to in the launch, all that good stuff. It was good. It was great. It was great. Close in this case was doesn't really count. So my plan score was a 4. This good stories, absolutely good stories. So we get out there. Kathleen is nervous, and she's officially my canary in the coal mine. Okay, because I don't have the fear gene I can think of 3 things in my adult life. I've been 3 times in 30 years I've been scared. So if maybe 2, I don't know. But she's my canary. So she was a little worried being out in Puget Sound. Okay, that's the big water. That's the big time with a little electric motor. I'm like, let's go. So we, as soon as she realized it was okay, and she just wanted to sit there. But this was epic. She just wanted to sit there, but then she launched the pots, which means she put them in the water, and then she drug them all out. I have it on everything's on camera, which if my plan goes into fruition, you're going to see this at the end of the episode. So you'll see her. She's so excited to get those crab. And the first one she pulls out, it was 3. She goes, we got 3. I'm pissed that she's all ecstatic. But the next pot was awesome. Anyway, so the epic story was, and then we sat there on the dock and just had an epic time. And we went into town to watch the 4th of July parade. So it couldn't have got much better for party score and joy. However, the classic story is it was time to go get the pots. And she's like, okay, you should probably hop in first. I'm like, good idea. I'll get the ropes. That's she's saying. So I'm in the boat, and then she hops in. I start the motor, and it starts going, but then we're not like going. And we start drifting to this boat, and she's pushing me off. We drift back to the boat. She pushes me off, and then we start drifting along where people's fishing lines are. And I'm like, what the? It's not going. And I tilt the motor up. The freaking propeller is gone. So I row my ass. So Kathleen's first response is, I'll pay for the pots. I'll pay for the pots. Let's just go. She's like frantic. I'm like, screw that. I start rowing. I'm rowing out to the freaking pots. I ain't a quitter. So epic story. This is probably so far, that's definitely 444. So this was definitely, what is that? 4, where's the totals? 4, 4, 4, that's 12, and 15. So 15 divided by 4. It's not 4, it's 3 point something. I know that. So 15 divided by 4, it's the summer. I don't have to think about math. 375. 3.75. So the top of the list so far on anything. It was an epic day. We came home, we cooked them up and had a crab feast that night. An entire day, completely exhausted. 5:30 in the morning, I got her up, and she was a champ. And we had an epic day. 375. That's a pretty good score. I think that's the top so far in my 2021 journey. So anyways, that's it. Peace.